One.
Good evening, viewers. Thank you for joining us on Global Entertainment's TV show, and welcome to Your Opinion, where we tackle the hottest topic in entertainment alongside the reviewers. So be sure to send in your opinion while the show goes on. Send us a message on WhatsApp or interact on our comment section as well. Today's topic is the Dapper Saga. Your opinion. Okay, so the background story. Charlie Poppy, a rising Nigerian star, and Maurice, a talented young musician, shared a common struggle against industry exploitation. Both artists have openly criticized unfair contracts and financial mismanagement within the Nigerian music industry, advocating for fair treatment and transparency. Their experience highlights the challenges faced by many artists in the industry and inspire others to fight for their rights. So viewers, what are your opinions on this?
Well, my opinion on this is that almost all the how will I say, music producer, let me say like Dapper, almost all the upcoming artists that we are bringing out actually comes out in this situation to say that neither are they being on a right contract, or they have signed the contract that they were not aware of before, and then they feel like they are being exploited or they are being hawked. Treated unfair. They are being hawked in the industry, and they are the one that is the face, and then making the money, and then the music producer will be behind the closed door and then be taking the money. So all this thing has been common in Nigerian industry, and then I feel like there's something that needed to be looked into it, and then make awareness between whoever that is going to be signed into the record label. Once again, that they should be aware of this is how the things goes on. This is how the things goes on, because even the record label and the producer as well risk a whole lot of money to invest into an artist. So they also needed to achieve their own invest that they have already invested in this artist.
So Steven, what are your thoughts on this?
What I would like to share in this issue that I think Maurice and Charlie Poppy, they lack the experience of the musical industry.
Yeah, Maurice is the young guy.
Apart from Maurice being a young guy, Charlie Poppy also he hasn't used it's not up to a year plus in the Nigerian industry. He just came out December last year. That's when he started paving wave, and everybody was listening to him. They love his sound, and I think this is what Dapper used. This is the advantage he used for those people. You believe these guys are too hungry for fame. They want to get into the music industry, they want to get into the market, they want to be popular, they want to be famous. One, Dapper did his own best to put them on that limelight. But where Dapper has made a very big mistake is the agreement he had with them. The agreement with these people is 30%. Your money is 30%. Take your 30%, give them the rest of their share. It pains me that till now Maurice has not received any royalty payment at all. With all the struggle that boy has gone through. He released 3 EPs, 3 good songs that the market really loved. Everybody loved the sound. Dapper just went online. He saw this boy online when he was doing freestyle. He loved his sound. Okay, I like your work. Let me bring you in. He brought him in, and if you want to do, you can extort so many things from this boy.
You can get a lot.
You can get a lot, and seriously, I believe Dapper really gained a lot from these boys. Really good enough for this one, but it's unfair of Dapper and the whole management to unfairly breach the agreement they have with Charlie Poppy and Maurice. It's unlawful for them to mismanage their fund. This is their money they've been saving for this. Because as a record label, there's a certain amount to save for your artist. If it's a 2-year deal, you sign a 3-year deal. Once that is going off, pay them that money you'll be saving for them, and the deal is off. It's as good as that. But I think Dapper has done a very big mistake on mismanaging this boy's money. They won't take this with Dapper.
Talking about the mismanagement, do you know that when Maurice and Charlie Poppy were coming up, they don't even actually have their own money to buy the things, because if they are coming up and then the way they are going to the clothes and all that, it's going to be on the music that is going to be paid for it. It's Dapper that is
apart from the record label buying clothes. It's part of the work of the record label.
No, they have to start on that first.
How will they go to a show without a good
This is called investment. If you want to invest in something, you spend money to it. You spend. If you're a businessman, if you want to start a shop now, you see someone that wants to sell, just a barber, just wants to be cutting hair of 1,000, 1,500. You open the shop, you decorate everything, you put AC. The money is spent, you know, so like that. Is it because of 1,500 they want to buy? This is something you spend money to get money. These people now.
That is exactly what the party
in the music industry, you spend. Because these people, if they are not looking good, people will not buy their music. They won't listen to them. Like, this kind of person won't listen to. You have to make them look good first. It's part of their agreement. That's why the management collects 30. Because of the agreement, we decide to collect 40%, give the artist 60. The artist is the face of the business. If the artist is not alive, the artist's face is not good. It is not available. You can't make money. If you collect money for a show, you collect 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. Sometimes Charlie Poppy now charges 8 million per show now. Charlie Poppy charges 8 million per show. Just imagine you're collecting 8 million from Charlie Poppy for Dapper collecting 8 million. Inside that 8 million, I believe 30% should go straight to Dapper's account, 70% is for Charlie Poppy. It's the artist there already. This is a show you collect every back to back. Hosting him, the money.
On that, I wanted to chip in. Talking about those type of things that they are actually the Dapper digital music is spending so heavily. It's not just the Dapper alone. Other music, like let me say, Marvin's record that is Don Jazzy's own. He makes sure that his record label actually has the time to provide for these artists. Those artists are coming with empty-handed, with nothing. All they needed is someone that is just going to like push them along. Imagine that, okay, all the money that Dapper has spent in Wiz or Charlie Poppy and then they didn't blow at that time. It's going to be a loss for him as well. If there is going to be an agreement in this thing, I think the person that has to make sure that there is no mismanagement is actually the artist. If there is going to be a mismanagement, maybe it's going to lead on the food they eat, the hotel they lodge, the flights they take, the clothes they wear, and in all that. And if all this thing is going to be coming out, because they are going to reach out to the you don't know the amount that this is the amount that we have already talked about, this is the amount that is going to be paid. Because if you are going to look at the expensive clothes and the designer shirts that they actually wear, it always comes out from the record label account, and then it hardly comes out from the musician.
The only thing the record label needs to do for an artist, the record label does not have rights to. They are not entitled to give the artist free. The only thing they are entitled to do is make provision for logistics, make provisions for allowance for clothing allowance. It's very, very important for celebrity. Most celebrities now say they don't want to buy clothes anymore. They are being given clothes to markets. For example, Whiskey and Davido now. Those ones, it's very hard for them except they want to support a particular phrase brand. They go there, they get from the brand, let me support my guy, let me get his brand. Most of them don't buy clothes. When Whiskey was still with them, Puma supplies him clothes every month. That's why you see Whiskey now. He's not even the type that will get clothes. Still gets shopmaker. He doesn't drip that much. He said he's going out for a show. You get from Moise now. Moise's problem is that he went. I don't know who gave him that advice to. But I expected more. I think that advice came from Sheyi Vibes. But Sheyi Vibes was one that saw that guy especially. He saw him and he introduced him to. Sheyi Vibes can't do it alone. But he was still under Dapper at that moment. He can't do it alone. He probably introduced Moise to Dapper. Dapper saw the advantage. Okay, this guy is still young. He was still going to school. He had to relocate from where he was, change the school to a private school where it can be easy for him to come in and go out and make everything easy for him. He saw the advantage that Dapper will spend more. Moise is not so. Moise's case, I won't look into Moise's case, but Charlie Poppy's case is what me and Moko fighting for. For Charlie Poppy himself, he has been in this industry. He has been in the street for a long time to understand this business. I don't expect Charlie Poppy to fall into this kind of this kind of expectation from Dapper, because I believe Shadipati has, he has his money already now before he even entered the industry. It was not that pushed himself into Dapper. He paid Dapper for promotion. The Dapper called him, okay, let's sign. Shadipati himself is not under Dapper, but Dapper promotes his music. That's the agreement they had. But Maze was under Dapper.
Okay, so looking at this in another dimension, should we say this is unfair or it is strictly business?
I won't say it's business, because if it's business, Dapper has breached the agreement. He has breached the contract if it's business. But if it's an individual thing, I believe, I think this thing is an individual exploitation. The money was only spent by Dapper. Because it's not, I don't think this is money.
Come out and say after all the film, all the music and all, it hasn't got
I don't think this is the management issue. I think this issue is coming from Dapper himself, the CEO of Dapper Music. He's the one that has this issue, because Dapper, most of us are seeing it online. The way he spends these days. Okay. He spends very like today, Dapper is here, tomorrow Dapper is there, and I'm not carrying this voice along. But by now I expect Moe should have taught like 5 countries. Even though I don't go to Europe, I expect it to be probably he has gone to Ghana, probably he has gone to South Africa. The kind of exposure that boy had in his first song he dropped. That song went by, it top charts for almost 2 weeks. And if I know how much Spotify we have paid him, I know how much Apple Music we have paid, all the money we have paid at that moment.
I think that if it's going to be on a strictly business, almost all the record label in Nigeria has to make that awareness, and then let there be a plain agreement. This is what is going to be, not for making use of someone and then selling them out as those people, they're going to feel like I'm human. That is not supposed to be happening to me. Let it just be on a street business. Let there be a transparency in between the both of them, that whatever that is going to happen, you're not going to see that, okay, this record label is extracting money from me, selling me out, and then is the one that is living the lifestyle while I'm not. Let it just be on a plain sight, and then everything continuously going to sign the agreement that this is what is going to be happening in every year. This is how we have managed everything, because that will be the best thing, instead of just the next thing you have to just come out and feels like this person have actually extorted so much from me, exploitation and all that, mismanagement of my fund and all that I'm been making.
So my question is, what step can be taken to prevent young artists from exploitation and ensure fair treatment?
I think the educational and awareness is just part of it, because there are some how will I say, some young musicians that are out there that are not so exposed into education, and then all they just wanted to do is that they are eager to
that came from poor background, they saw and
they just wanted to rush into it, and then they are not even ready to make sure they take their time, read the contract very well, and then understand how it is. So they just want to feel like the opportunity have come. This person, I've been seeing this person on the social media all the while, is a famous person. So they're going to feel like it's an extension. Like this girl, what will I call her name? This girl that sells bread then, that was brought up from the Nollywood and then all that. She later comes out and explain her experience during the industry and all that, how she was being extorted and all that. So all these things needed to be in a clear, educate them, teach them that this is what you are going to be signing. It's not just for them to don't even allow them, because unless there is greediness that it feels like let this person just sign anything that they see, you won't try to educate them. You need time to give them, so that your name too will not be tarnished, even if you feel like you are helping them, so that they won't come out as well and then tarnish your name and image and feels like you have been extorting them.
Well, I think mentorship and guidance plays a very big role.
Very important.
Plays a very big role, because most mistake most artists make is that they want to sign a deal as more serious as this, a deal that will change your life. Most of them will just go with a couple of friends. Let me go with my brother. Let me go with my father. you should go with someone that has the experience.
Educated, yes.
Apart from being even educated, it's not even everyone that has education that understands the music industry. They can play on your intelligence also. But in this case, you have to go with someone that has been in the game for a long time, that knows this is how this thing goes. Probably even go with a lawyer. A lawyer first read your agreement first.
So what of those that are not capable of taking a lawyer?
See,
not everybody are capable of that.
About being capable of getting a lawyer, the record you want to sign it should have a lawyer.
Yes.
The lawyer will be the one to sit you down, making an agreement like that. Probably that one should be here, it should be here. The lawyer should be seated there. Explain, the lawyer should be one reading the contract, explaining to me, okay, this is.
Are you understanding?
They want to support
this. No, it's not all about they wanted to support
if you leave the agreement down to me, even though I can't leave, once you are leaving down, there will be something I should understand. And look at the person I came with, okay, is this fine? Is this good? All of it that they just want to rush into film. They are saying that it has gone viral that the Shady Vibes, they posted him and wanted to sign him. Do you know how many advice that we're going through here? Go and sign it. And from there you blow. It's not going to hold it straight.
Yeah.
So the advice that these people need to get a good mentor that, okay, when you see something like this, go to someone that you know that has been in the game, even though the person is not an A-list artist and they understand this music industry. Go to the person, seek advice from this person. Okay, so I want to this record label wants to sign me. What do you expect me to do? What is your own advice? Get an advice from at least 2 or 3 people. If you get advice, I always prefer having advice from 3 people or 5. So if 2 follows it, I know, okay, let me follow 2. If 1 says no, I know that 2 have said yes, 1 has said no. Let me follow the 2 have said yes. It's very simple. Everybody just rush into agreement.
It's just the way Nigerian is. Like, everybody is hungry for fame when it comes to that. Everybody is hungry for fame. If you're going to see a celebrity outside your window now, you feel like, oh my God, you have seen, oh my God, there's still a celebrity. And then it's just something that we needed to just slow down a little and then try to, if there is going to be need for you to be put into the limelight, you have to make sure that whatever you are doing, it has a guidance. Someone is there to guide you to it. Someone is there to mentor you in this is the path you have to, this is the agreement you needed to take, not just rush into it. Now he feels like he's been betrayed, his trust has been shattered, and then the extortion he was never expecting, even though he is not going to say that there was a time that he was being given this so amount, but he's still going to feel like the amount that he's expecting was not given to him. So that is the problem there.
Most of these record labels will tell you it's not me that made you famous. That's your work. Your work is to take me to that peak. That is the main reason why I signed to you. For you to get me to where I want to get to. You make an agreement, you get me there. You are collecting your percentage. Get me there. Why didn't Dapper do that same thing to Shady Vibes? Shady Vibes has more experience in the industry before he even came to limelight. He has been singing for a long time.
I think this theme of extortion is actually so common in Nigeria music industry. It's very, very common in it. Like, especially those that are not well educated. They seems like there's kind of a bridge in there that they feels like if you don't understand the agreement at all, you are now like they make you as the public figure and then they exhaust from you, and then the next thing after some time, if they say that nothing is actually coming up, you are being dumped on the streets.
So how can the music industry improve contracts, transparency and accountability to prevent situations like this from happening to other artists?
Well, like I said earlier, if there is a good transparency in signing a good contract, like getting a lawyer present, getting a good mentor present, all these things won't be happening if it happens. Because there are some standardized contracts that can make you to make you feel that, okay, this contract, I need to get this contract, but you don't know the repercussion that comes after the contract. Some people have selfish reasons to do so many things. They make something look very, very pure and good to you. You look at it like, in the next 1 year you can make 100 million. That 100 million that you can make, You don't know that those people have made 200 million on the rate. When you are supposed to share that money equally, you see that 100 million, I've not seen 100 million before in my life. 100 million is a big one. Let me, give me, let me hold it. You hold 100 million, not knowing that they've made 200 million.
Wow. They have to provide access to legal counseling, like ensuring young artists to have access to independent legal counsel to review their contract. That is one of the most things that is quite important, because they needed to keep on reviewing the contract over and over again to make sure that maybe after 3 months, call them back again. If there is transparency in this, call them back again. This is what you have signed. Hope you understand. Hope you have an agreement and the terms of agreement between the both of us. Then they will understand. Explain much more further for them, not just like feeling like after. No, even if it is going to be a 1 year or 2 years contract that they have signed, make sure that in every 3 months, review it back to them, because some of them might not be in their right sense at that moment. All they just wanted to do is to sign it, because they feel like if they see you now, maybe if they didn't sign it now, they are not going to see you the next time again to sign it.
That's the opportunity.
That's why I always advise in everything someone does in life that brings huge money to your account. It's very difficult to have a lawyer. You see all this, most of all these celebrities, all the artists, they have managers you pay every month. For you to be able to pay your manager every month, you be able to pay a lawyer every month. Exactly. It is that same lawyer that will call you after your contract. It's the work of the lawyer to advise you, to remind you about reviewing your contract. It's not the work of the manager. The work of the manager is to go out there, get events for you, get shows for you, make sure your money is being paid into the account, let you know, schedule your time for you. So days for the 12th, you'll be at this place, on the 13th, you'll be this way, on the 14th, for you to know. Some artists don't even know the next day they are going to have a show. They don't even know what they are going to be doing tomorrow. One is just, manager will tell you on the 12th, you should be in Afara, on the 13th, you should be in social place. That is just their work. If you have a good lawyer, there is work of the lawyer to always remind them that, okay, you have a contract, this contract you have there is going to be expiring and this is okay. That's just because lawyers are being paid for that aspect.
Exactly.
The only thing I like about one celebrity in Nigeria is Davido. His lawyer follows him everywhere he goes around the world. He doesn't have any other work he does. It's to follow him.
So why is he paid for his work?
It's to follow him. He's one that reviews everything for him. Any contract he signs with Puma, he signs very big. He's the lawyer that goes and the manager that reviews everything for him. That's just his work. He doesn't work for any other friend. He doesn't collect outside job. His job just will work for me. That's what he collected him for. And he's being paid. This is the mistake most Nigerian celebrities make. You have money to buy Lamborghini. You have money to buy and if you have money.
That is very, very common when you look at it at those ones that actually have no much time to even, they just want it to be like, I want to blow. So that thing is just kind of, I would like to say, it's just so common that I want to blow that in, but at the same time, they don't want it to have the educational, the knowledge about it, that this is how those things is going to be working. It feels like getting a lawyer is going to involve so much money, like a big money. So they don't want it to waste that money, but they wanted the lifestyle. And tomorrow, this kind of a thing is still going to repeat itself. If they are not aware about it, if there is no awareness on it for those that still wanted to come back, that wanted to go into the industry, they have to know that there's steps that needed to be taken.
In this case, the only person like this in this case is just Maurice, but he's a young boy trying to grow up. In this case now, it's very hard for him to get any other probably record label that wants to bring him in and say, okay, let's review.
They're going to feel like the next thing after the contract. If you don't understand it, then you are going to publicize them.
Apart from that, some record label will feel they are betraying Dapper. Some will feel they want to use him also. And it's very hard for him to, he can't afford the manager. He's a young boy. In fact, I don't think his family can afford the manager, except someone that wants to help you and tell you, okay, let me build your come and it's very hard for you to see someone that will start feeding you, giving you everything you need without having a good agreement with it. Charlie Poppy's case is already an A-list artist in the industry. It's very popular. He's an A-list artist. He can wake up tomorrow and say, okay, let me feature Whiskey, let me feature the video, take it up from there again. So nobody can afford the lawyer. He has even a school that works with him that can give him If anybody stays a month without a male said, he's going to get back shoes. Because he has made name for himself. He's very popular. Quality said he's not in the country. So one of those people, in this case, I piss him with.
Yeah. It's just too early.
So every friends we have this kind of 1 year in the industry, just 1 year.
It's just too early.
It's not going to 1 year, it's only having this kind of issue.
Okay, viewers, in conclusion, these two artists, Charlie Poppy and Movies, have become beacons of hopes for aspiring musicians in Nigeria. Their courage to speak out against industry exploitation has sparked a much-needed conversation about fair treatment and transparency. As they continue to make waves in music sense, their stories serve as a reminder that artists deserve to be respected, valued, and fairly compensated for their creative work. Thank you for joining us on today's opinion. I've been your host, Misola. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more music and updates on Global Entertainment. God bless you.